I'm all about turning your head or turning your whistle away to start the half. Just make sure you don't turn your eyes or your head away. As soon as you do that, then something likely can happen. Good call. On that shot there, actually, I would have stepped down a little bit. Kind of way out here, away from the play. Just kind of step down a little bit. Kind of join the crowd a little bit. Not a lot. Just gives you a little bit better angle on a rebound. Good no call. That was a force through by the offense. The defenders did not lean in on her. That was a good no call. Also a good no call, Ron. She was over her back, but she did not displace her. Good job. Good communication, good eye contact going up and down the floor, you guys. Ron, when you're at the lead, just look at your stance. It's a little kind of soldierish. You're kind of just really firm and stuck. I'd like to see you just be a little bit more relaxed down there. Not sure what we got. Keep an eye on the players. Maybe you can not sure what that was, but it looks like he got it handled. Looks like it's all right. Let it come across. Good call. Good call. So let's go foul and then baseline instead of foul on the floor. Foul out of bounds on the baseline. Yep. Wow. Stay behind the play. Good. Good job, Leanne. Ron, I like to see it. There you go. Step down just a little bit when you're at the C and there's a shot or a drive to the basket, just to improve your angle a little bit. Good job. Good job to stay with her. Good call. Good call, Leanne. Way to stay with the play till you got help. Good patience. Actually, I like to see you sprint to the new lead a little bit more aggressively. Sprint down there and be ready to receive the play. Not necessarily kind of jogging with the players, kind of in the same wave, but actually sprinting and getting ahead of them. Continue to sprint when you're the new trail, just in case something is missed. And there's an over-the-back rebound on the strong side. That would be your call, so make sure you're coming up the floor as quickly as you can. Okay, so we're not counting that basket, and you might do that immediately if you're not going to count it. Wipe the basket. and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the basket didn't even go in. I was watching you. So if the basket doesn't go, if the basket does go in, you clearly need to not take that. You need to take that basket away because you had the foul prior to the shot being released. So you have to look at the film. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Maybe I missed that. But make sure you wipe that basket off if you're going to give her 2 shots. And again, Ashley kind of floating down here to the new lead. Like to see a sprint to the new lead, get position, and receive the play. Good. I'd like to see the expression on your face at the table a little bit more neutral. You kind of have a real heightened look in your eyes and your face. Maybe take a look at yourself on film there and have a little bit more neutral look when you come to the table. Just a little bit more, maybe a little more calm. Certainly not every foul is a calm foul and your face changes, but try and keep that as neutral as possible. I'd step on the floor a little bit instead of walking down the floor on that. Come on out in the floor a little bit there. Come on out there in the floor a little bit and stop. Instead of
center?
Yeah, because you're kind of floating down here and he can't really see you. Just take more control of that situation. You look back over your shoulder. Remember, when that comes out of your area there, Ron, you've got the shooter. So I think you got a little help from Leanne, but get your eyes, that little jump shot there, that's you. Stay a little longer. It's good call, good signal. Stay a little bit longer since the kid was on the floor. Hey, Leanne, just stay a little longer. That was good. You left players behind you. Stay behind. Keep them in front of you. That's your time when you get to punch it and just go the other way. You don't have to go up first because you clearly had the call. It was the lead's call all the way. You had it. But my comment was just stay back a little bit. Don't rush out onto the floor too quickly because you don't want to leave that player that just got run over on the floor who then gets up and punches the kid in the face because she got run over. So great call. But stay and protect the players from something happening before you start going the other way. And that's exactly the way it's supposed to happen. If we, ball coming from the trail into the lead's going to have that call. You had it. Stay pinched, Ashley. Go, Ashley. Go. All right. It's all right. At least you were pinched. See, when you're pinched, you can at least make that decision. Make sure you stay behind the ball. You should not leave the baseline till that ball is at the free throw line when you're the new trail. Let the players come up the floor. There is no rush for you to get up the floor. Stay back behind the play. Otherwise, you totally take away your angle. Good call. A lot of contact. Way to close in. Way to talk them up off the floor. Take a little air out of the ball. It's a good time to slow it down a little bit. Everybody's a little hyped up. Playing with a little frenzy right now. Ashley, you don't need to come out quite so far. I think you were showing at the end that you had that ball in the corner. You don't need to actually come all the way out there and mirror the ball. Just turn your head and acknowledge it so she can see that you've got it. You don't need to go quite that far away. If there's any kind of skip pass, you've got to quickly get into a closed down position and possibly go to the other side. Way to step down, Ron. Way to stay involved in the play. Good job. You know, it's really important that you don't bail at that trail because you've got that strong side rebounding call, and if you're on your heels, you're going the other way. It's really a tough call to make. So way to step down and be involved in the play, because you're looking for rebounding. Sure if that was a timing or a scoring thing. I don't think she had possession, so that was probably. I don't know. If she tipped it, it wouldn't go over and back. Did you show a tip? You might have shown. Excuse me. You did not show a tip because there was not a tip. Tough. It's a long way to make that call. I'm not saying it was right or wrong. I'm just saying a little more clarity on it. I thought from where I was that she had tipped it, but your C on this side did not have anything different, so you probably had that correct. Just interested to see how that looks on film when you play that back. Got to get the hands off the ball handler. Put a hand on a hip, it's a foul. Hand on a hip is a foul. Two hands is a foul. Arm bar is a foul. I'd be consistent with that. I don't necessarily want you looking for it, but just. Good help. Good help. Just remember, one hand on the ball handler is a foul, two hands a foul, arm bar is a foul. That last little play down here, she gave her a really nice hand as she went around to take the shot. It's probably okay to pass on it, but somebody's going to say, that's a hand check. You got to call that. Okay? So just be aware of that. I don't think it's overdone. Okay. That was a huge emphasis last year. We don't want to bring it back. Too quick on your count there, Ron. It's kind of quick. Kind of 1, 2, that's kind of quick. And remember, we only have, I guess for high school rules. I'm sorry, you were doing closely guarded high school rules. My bad. Either way, it was a little fast. It's a good cleanup foul. It's a good cleanup foul. I mean, she didn't kill her, but she contacted her. It was ugly, right in front of you. It's a good cleanup foul. a little bit. Close down as the trail on the other side, just a step, just so you can be available to make that rebounding foul call if you have to. Same thing, that's better. Sprint, 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 sprint. Clearly 31 reached across her body there. But maybe you felt she got to the ball. A lot of contact there to get that jump ball. He came all the way down there. Count the basket. Good. Good. Good signals at the table. Good patient signals. Good communication in the crew. Actually stay closer. You're too far away on the baseline there. On that free throw, stay in a little bit. You should be pinched down 3 or 4 steps off. Okay. Just step in and get that, Ron. Good communication. Good eye contact, good communication. Stay in there. That's much better. Good position there at lead. You don't want to be too far out where you're not able to get a good angle on over the back and things that are happening right there in front of you. And realizing now that the players you're watching are the 3 on the opposite side, you don't have to worry about that one right in front of you. You can actually come in a little bit because the C's going to take a look at those 3 players. Good straight line. Good. Way to indicate the foul, way to indicate where it is out of bounds, and then give the signal for what you saw. It was good. That's exactly what they want. How we doing? Hey! You next? All right. So on a 30-second timeout, where do we stand? We stand up at the top of the circles, and on a full timeout, we'll stand down there on the blocks. So just, Ron, make sure you're up there at the top of the circle if we got a 30. Remember, coming over the huddles, we're not going in the huddles. We're getting close to the huddles. We're making eye contact with an assistant and making sure they see 1 or 2. We're clapping, we're talking, we're doing whatever we can to get them out there on the floor. We're trying to not engage directly and get in the face of the coaching staff, give them a little bit of space. Good no call. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Good. Like that. Now you're down there waiting for the play to come to you. Here's our trail here. Ragged. Good call. Way to stay with the play. Way to stay with the players until you got help. Excellent. Again, your face, Ashley, just a little bit more neutral. I just kind of see this heightened look on your face of it's not stress or anxiety. It's just big eyes and more expressive than it probably needs to be. So, you know, just kind of deadpan it, make your call, keep your face a little bit more neutral. Okay, 2 players up in the air, 1 player pushed out of the way. We didn't see that, if that was something that the trail could have had a good look at, but neither the trail or the lead saw that. We had an offensive player right there leading with an elbow into the chest. She falls on the ground. Maybe it's a no call because she fell on the ground and lost the ball. I'm not sure. Get to the head. Okay. Slow that down a little bit so that we know that that basket's good, and hold that out there a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And make sure you're a little slower with your signals and with what you've got, because not everybody saw what you had. And I think that's why you had to do it twice. Yeah. We're all a little quick at the table. There's really no rush. It's our chance to kind of get it right the first time so we don't have to repeat it. So just take your time, deep breath, slow down after you've blown the whistle. Yeah, good call, Ashley. 13 was clearly in the air and 1 was pushing her out of the way after she had left. Good call, good call. She was clearly off the ground before she backed her out. It was a good call. Okay, now we got 11 green, holding with both hands. All right, she's gonna, yeah. When you're on weak side rebounding, you got to see what's going on over here on the weak side. I think Ashley, you might have missed a pretty decent hold on green, just wrapping around 12 red and just completely holding her. So when you're weak side away from the ball and the shot's up, you know all the ugly stuff is happening on your side of the floor because everybody's trying to get position for that rebound. So that's where you're going to get the hooks and the holds and the clamp down. So kind of anticipate that and look for it, because that's what it happens. Part of it is knowing the game and where the players are going to be and where likely things will occur on the floor. Some subs. Is that what she called it? Over and back? Over and back. I think you were pinched okay there. I was not watching the entire play. I would have liked to see you rotate. That ball clearly came from the weak side, and you were still, came from the strong side, and you were still over there on the weak side. I would have liked to have you come across a little bit stronger. Be nice if that three-point attempt in the corner that you could signal it with your left hand when you're on the right side and with your right hand when you're on the left side. It's kind of advanced, but if you can think to do that, small little thing. Just looks good. Nothing wrong with what you did. It was absolutely fine. Just looks when you're using your outside arm away from the players on the inside of the court. Good no call. Good no call. She went to the floor, bounced off the green player. Green didn't move at all. Good job. Good job, Ashley. Where to step out and get a better angle. You were straight line. You took a nice little small step on the floor, had a good look in at it. Nice work. Get your hand up again at the sub, and when you're there subbing, get out on the floor a little bit more, get your hand up a little bit higher. Good communication about one-on-one. Just be a little bit more visible there. Boy, that's an arm bar, hand checking. She's got her arms all over her. A lot of contact. Just be aware. Stay back, stay back, stay back. Stay on the baseline until the ball's at the free throw line. When you are the new trail, there's no need to kind of rush up there. Stay back behind the play. That might have been a good double whistle. I think it was obviously the lead's call. I don't know. I guess they just want one whistle on that. To me, that would have been a good double whistle to have a confirming whistle from the trail, but that was definitely the trail's lead's primary call, and she had it. Feel free to bounce it on the baseline there, kind of step away from her and bounce it. New trail coming up the floor. Two minutes to go. We got a 8-point lead. Good communication. We got one-on-one coming up. Are we spot? Are we running? Full or short? Good time to talk. Good time to get organized. I mean, we still got a fairly big point spread here, but this is the only part of the game that anybody ever remembers. Last couple of minutes, so make it as strong as you have the whole rest of the game. A lot of hands-on out here in the perimeter. A lot of hands-on. This late in the game, maybe it's a little too late to clean it up, but a lot of holding going through screens, a lot of bumping, a lot of hand checks. Boy, that's a lot of contact on one. A lot of contact on one. Yeah, I think the coach has a legitimate gripe there. A lot of contact on that player. All right, there we go. We got a 30-second timeout. We're both at the top of the circle. Good job. Second horn, good communication coming out of the timeout. Way to stay focused. This is 11 is just holding 42 the whole time. Not sure what we had there. Over and back. Confusion about what we've got. Over and back. A lot of contact. That's it. Stay with it. Good communication. Way to use your voice. Slow things down, count, get the coaches off the floor. Yeah. Stay tight now, crew. A minute and a half, 2 minutes left. with it. Obviously, green wants to foul. Put red on the line. Just 6. So that player's done. Communicated to the coach. Start the clock. Hopefully we started the clock. Okay, got your sub. Got your sub. Okay, there we go. All right, we're still 1-1. Still 1-1, good. All right, again, green's going to want to foul. Red gets the ball, it's going to be immediate contact, so be aware. Okay, we're looking at close to a minute. Close to a minute. Minute 8. Feel for the clock. There was 1:08 on the clock. Okay, obviously your table needs some help, so continue to stay on it. Keep being positive. You need them with you till the end of the game. This is a time where you don't want to get angry and bitchy at them, even though they're having some difficulty. All right, now we're at a minute. We're under a minute. I have not seen under a minute signal from anybody. That would be a good thing to do, since it's the required mechanic. Okay, what do we got here? We got a timeout first. Timeout before the foul. Timeout red. Good communication in there. 30-second timeout. Get together. You know we're shooting 1-on-1 at this end on a foul. Don't leave the players. Don't leave the players. Get down the floor. Get down the floor. Ashley, come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Too far down there. Come on down the floor. Come on back. Come on back. You're still there and plenty of time. Good job. Good job. Don't bail now. Don't bail. Stay. "17 seconds. Five.